day everyone. So today we will be reporting the chapter 4 of the total quality management, and I hope you will learn something from us. Thank you. Chapter 4, Total Quality Management Implementation. Introduction. The top management always leads the implementation of TQM, or the Total Quality Management. TQM is based on the self-control, which should be embedded in each employee, team, division, and etc., pushing problem solving and decision making to the lower levels of the organization allows employees to both measures and take corrective action in order to deliver product or service that exceeds customer expectations. Therefore, the most important requirement for the TQM to function in any organization is 100% commitment by the top management, which should have the time, skills, and above all the determination to implement TQM. In this chapter, we will learn about establishing the organizational framework and overview of the strategies to be adopted for implementing TQM. TQM tools and techniques. TQM involves application for the right tools in the organization for the continuous improvement of the quality. The top management should select the required tools and techniques and introduce them in a paced manner. PDSA TQM implementation. Schuhart develop plan, do, study, act, or PDSA cycle for improvement of process. PDSA cycle is suitable for process improvement projects. Each process improvement should be organized as a project. PDSA typically involves the following. Planning phase is the preparation phase where the actions proposed to be taken for implementation of TQM are determined and documented after a detailed analysis. Do phase involves implementation of the action on a pilot basis. The study phase is where the results of the pilot implementation are measured and analyzed to see whether there is a real improvement. The act phase or modifying the plan and revising the cycle again. The PDSA cycle repeats itself for each improvement action proposed. Planning phase of TQM. Before the planning phase, it is assumed that the organization, after analyzing the pros and cons, has decided to implement TQM. The prerequisite for the planning phase is that the organization has set its goal to achieve TQM for long-term success. Announcement. The CEO will be able to convince the workers and junior employees about practicing TQM quite easily. They tend to have an open mind. The CEO can announce the decision about practicing TQM in meeting where all the employees are present. He should bring out the advantages of TQM and highlight the hard work the organization has to put into practice TQM. Select consultant. Consultants having advantages of being independent will be able to put forth the new ideas to change the organizational culture. If a consultant smooths an idea, it could easily find acceptance among the employees. Unlike an idea given by an employee in the organization, even if the idea of the employee is much better than that of the consultant. Corporate strategic planning. The next step would be planning the strategy as how the organization is going to get into TQM. So it has to carry out the strategic planning with the help of the senior management and consultant. The important activities in strategic planning are the formulating vision, mission, and objective for the organization by the CEO. Vision statement is the vision of the CEO about where the organization should be in the long run. It may not have any relation to the current status with regard to the products or services of the organization, but what the organization should be capable in the future.
There are two examples of vision statement, such as the ETDC Chennai and the Rain Break Lining LTD Chennai. So the ETDC Chennai is the long-term objective of the center is to become a world-class calibration, testing the quality of execution or a management services organization, while the Rain Break Lining Ltd. Chennai is to remain the market leader in India and to become a global player through superior environment friendly technology and people competence. Yes, of course. If we have a vision, we also have a mission. Mission statement. Describe the purpose for which the organization is in business and provides the strategies to achieve this purpose. They should communicate the guiding principles and values held common by the organization. At the DC Chennai is the quality will not only be preached but practiced in every activity of the century, resulting in total quality management. Though this example not only highlights the guiding principles of the organization but also the means of achieving it. So mission and value of Rain Break Linings Ltd Chennai. So it provides superior products and services to our customers to maintain market leadership. Evolve as an institution that serves the best interest of all stakeholders. Pursue excellence through total quality management. Ensure the highest standards of ethics and integrity of all our actions. Quality policy. The quality policy should clearly convey the views of the management on dealing with the customer and achieving customer satisfaction. It aims to improving the customer perception about the organization image. It should also be like the guide for each section of the organization for developing their own quality objectives. Plan for establishing communication framework. As part of the strategic planning, the organization should plan for incorporate a wide framework for communication. A typical framework for this communication is given this figure 4.2. This communication framework consists of vision statement, mission statement, quality policy, quality manual, quality plan, general procedure, general procedure detail, procedure work instruction, newsletter circulars, notes, training programs, and lastly the storyteller. This communication framework starts from the mission, vision, and policy statement as finalized by the CEO. Next framework is the Plan for Quality Council or the QC. The TQM project should be steered by a quality council depending on the size of the organization. There can be one or two-tier quality council. The typical QC in a larger organization is given this figure, the figure 4.3. The Apex Quality Council can be called the Steering Quality Council and the others Divisional Quality Council. The Steering Quality consists of CEO and the directors. The Divisional Quality Council are for each division under General Manager in which TQM Facilitator will also be a member. The QC or the Quality Council are the corporate structures for implementation of TQM, while the chairman members of Quality Council are the ex officio. Selection of TQM Facilitator. TQM facilitator should be an independent person and he should not be made responsible for normal production. It should be a coach and not a player. He should take on the responsibility for coordinating TQM implementation across the organization. The TQM facilitator has to provide continuity to the Quality Council meeting and should be able to understand the entire operation of the organization. The TQM facilitator and Quality Council should be decided upon before the organization goes to the next stage. However, they are rule of Quality Council or QC. First rule is they should have personal commitment to quality and TQM. The members of Quality Council should be convinced that continuous improvement is possible in the organization. The second rule is they should constitute the right teams which can be called as Process Improvement Team or the PIT for solving each problem. Since the abbreviation does not sound good, we will call them Process Action Teams or the PAT. The third rule is they should attend the Quality Council meetings after adequate preparation. They should keep track of the step taken by the teams toward improvement on a regular basis. They may discuss with the customers and suppliers to get first-hand information about what is happening in the organization. Hence, it would be better to adopt Tom's Peter to know the facts. They should facilitate training for the employees as well as the improvement of the team members. Next is they should be champions for quality in the organization and should willing to sponsor quality related initiative. They should also always be on the lookout for related information and provide resources continuously for quality improvement. Last, they should walk the talk, they should lead by example. They also have the Strategic Quality Plan or that SQP. Advocates that the strategic business plan should be integrated. The strategic business plan involves the proposed market share, goals, business value, profits, diversification of the new areas of business, investment, and others. The strategic quality planning is the formulations of strategies to achieve TQM in the organization. There are some strategies for TQM implementation, such as the training for top management. It is the members of Quality Council, senior management, executives, employees. Forming improvement teams for specific problems. The consultant can train the Quality Council members, or the QM facilitator can also undergo the training along with the Quality Council. It should take the lead and conduct training for as many employees as possible on TQM principles and how to go about that TQM. That's all. Thank you.
The Total Quality Management Facilitator can also undergo to the training together with the Quality Council's members. Employees' involvement. Every improvement action has to be carefully considered and approved by the Quality Councils. Employees should be encouraged to give suggestions for the improvement. The ideas will be discussed in the Quality Council's meeting. It will be decided whether the suggestion has to be considered or not. Improvement plans required a lot of details and intelligent work to carry out. Constitution of PET. The formula structure for the total quality management consists of the quality councils, the total quality facilitators, and the support staff. Improvement teams are formed for each improvement task. Therefore, the management should plan for the constitute of PET, empowering and supporting. Identify process. The quality council should plan to identify process for the improvement. Business process benchmarking helps identify of the potential process for the improvement. The potential process are those which yield higher return on the investment. Always plan, do, study, act for the improvement. We have across two types of planning activities. The higher levels of planning involves formulating policies, selections of constants, selections of the total quality management facilitator, selections of the quality councils, formulating plans and procedures, various activities and trainings of the personals in the organizations. Can be called overall planning or corporate-wide strategic planning before entering into total quality management. Plan, do, study, act. And the lastly is agenda for quality council's meeting. Total quality management is a process of continuous change and improvement. Every process within the organization has been assessed for the possible improvement.
This is the continuation of Vanessa Anay's report. The Quality Council has meet intervals and each meeting will consider the following. First, approving new initiative for improvement and forming teams. Second, discussing the progress of ongoing improvement action. Third, approving solutions suggested. And the last, reviewing the effect of past actions. You should also clearing the mark, the beginning and each improvement action. As discussed earlier, the improvement teams are need based on carry on the task. They exist as long as the work is in progress for improving the assigned process. Schedule for improvement action. The improvement teams should stick to the schedules. Communicating success stories. Appreciation of the CEO or the Quality Council will definitely motivate the employees to improve. The permanent motivation can come only through employees coming to know of success stories. This will bring motivation for the improvement team members. Implementation tips for winning organization. According to Tom Peters, there are the requirements of winning organization. First, total quality management. Total quality management needs sharing information by all employees. It is a difficult task to make everyone share the information, but with a continued emphasis on team working and transparent management. Re-engineering. It provides strategy for changing behavior and paradigm for creating a compelling vision that can enable employee trust and commit. Most action and for effectively managing change. The goal is to analyze the company workflows to discover processes that aren't efficient and then optimize the process to eliminate tasks that do not offer any value. Leveraging knowledge. This can help organizations enhance team performance and strengthen this competitive advantage by leveraging the knowledge. It is a key step for effective implementation to help organizations enhance team performance and strengthen their competitive advantage by leveraging the collective knowledge of a team. Use cannibalistic cooperation. This idea of me injure cognitive image. It is a plan. It can provide some good result for a firm. One of the benefits of employing corporate cannibalism is a business strategy is to stay on the top of the competition. Virtual organization. It have interest, strength, and weakness relative to a traditional organizational forms. Their success depends on the leaders of the organization leveraging the strengths. And the last, empowerment. It's based the idea providing employees with the resources, authority, opportunity, and motivation to do their work is used as holding them accountable for their action. When employees feel empowered at work, it associates with stronger job performance, job satisfaction, and commit to the organization. In this table, it indicates what total quality management is and what is not. Is a cultural change. Next, responsibility of top management. A systematic way to improve process. Structural approach to solving problem. A proactive organization. Action speaks. Practice by everyone and team involved. And not an overnight cure. QA manager is responsible. A new program. Firefighting. Reactive. Slogan speaks. A specialized discipline. Only one person or the part involved. The difference between organization practicing total quality management and other are given in the table 4. In the table, it shows total quality management company versus others. Total quality management has to be implemented by the employees. In every organization, management has the responsibility to ensure that the employees do their duty. Some of the points which helped in getting things done by employees so as the result in TQM. Recognition. Recognition of the contributors, both employees and suppliers, will lead to accelerated implementation of total quality management. Recognition is a must of order to motivate the employees to bring out solutions to the problems in the organization. For this purpose, recognition is a useful tool. Recognition needs not by a cash award but something that will add employees' pride. Praise and punish. There are 4 types of management techniques as given. First, authoritative. Second, authoritative and benevolent. Third, consultative. And the last, participative. The ideal would be participative management, but it may be possible straight away. Therefore, it is better to start the total quality management journey with the second type of management.
The third method Xerox used to help total quality management is leadership teams. These teams consist of a group of people with different areas of specialty. The main functions of the teams are to produce a product for the lowest possible cost with the highest quality. These teams can have jobs that range from finding ways to cut costs all the way to handle difficult employees and anything in between. The teams generally decide on what special project they are going to work on. Leadership teams are put together to train other people to work in teams and how to take an active role in the workplace with their job. Today, more than 100,000 Xerox employees worldwide have been trained in this process, which stresses continuous improvement and defines quality precisely as meeting customers' requirements. The Baldrige Award is only one of the effects of total quality management for the Xerox Corporation. Another example of the effects of TQM on the Xerox Corporation is the employee and customer support given to the organization. This is an excellent example of how TQM is working within the organization. The workers want to take part in this activity because of a competitive spirit which encourages them to come up with the best ideas and take pride in the work the team has done. These are the kinds of employees that help make a corporation become a success and stay a success. The third effect of TQM is the amount of knowledge the organization has learned by implementing the new procedures. Xerox conducts surveys among its customers, stakeholders, and employees as part of this research. These surveys ask questions about the efficiency of the products and inquire about improvements that can be made to the products. The surveys also take into consideration the suggestions made by the employees to improve the products and improve the production process. Xerox and other leading TQM organizations have similar process of surveying employees, mass media, government, and investors on an ongoing basis and sharing the information in the organization. This survey keeps the employees informed about their quality of their job and how they can improve their performance. This allows empowerment of the employees and increases improvement time and it increases the rate in which improvements are made. This service helps to strengthen the corporation because of the fact that the organization responds to them and the corporation image is improved because of good customers relations developed. The survey works well in the Xerox Corporation because they are taken seriously and are responded to. The organization wants to be the best it can be, and it is shown partly through these surveys. They should realize that TQM is a never-ending process and takes some time to see success. They should not adopt TQM unless they are convinced about TQM. They should also realize that there is no other alternative. Through TQM, the CEO will be creating hundreds of empowered teams to take in the TQM journey in a continuous manner. The formal organizational framework for TQM consists of the QC members who are ex officio and one full-time TQM facilitator assisted by a few support staff. During the initial stages, the organization needs to have a consultant, since consultants will be able to enable changes easily. The consultant will also train the QC members and TQM facilitators. Later on, the TQM facilitator should be able to take in the training responsibility for the rest of the employees in the organization. The CEO and QC members have to invest time to happen. It also calls for putting quality at the center stage of management of the organization. Every improvement action should follow the PDSA cycle so as to implement improvements without creating confusion in the organization. Although, initially, TQM may call for more efforts, as it evolves, it will result in reducing non-value adding processes and waste. In this chapter, we discuss about the organizational framework for implementing TQM. We hope that you learned something from our report.